Man, how did I get here? Writing a book was never something I thought about, especially when I was in Iraq. But here it is, my memoir, with me as a baby soldier on the cover. Now I just gotta get out there and convince everyone to pay for the pleasure of reading about the worst year of my life. From losing friends, roadside bombs, snipers, disasters everywhere you look. I don't know what made me think people would want to know about it. What was I thinking? And who would have ever thought, growing up in a small town, that this is where I'd end up? Kids running wild through acres of wood. Church, family sport, American childhood. Coat zipped tight against the wind and cold. Woke to first snow to hear the news unfold. Sitting in class, our day cut short. No luck making sense of the news report. New York City full of smoke and dust. Went to bed thinking I'll do what I must. Nowhere to look, nowhere to go. Seemed so fast, seemed so slow. At 17, the army was the way to speak. For a 9/11 baby born in Battle Creek. So I enlisted at 17, and after only a few months into my first tour in Iraq, I found myself at home on R&R. I can sure remember that first night back. To think I'd made it out of that hellhole only to have a really bad night on home ground. Yes, I managed to completely fuck up right here, safe and sound, in America. There were too many occasions over there where a beer would have hit the spot. The heat, the horror, the hell. I turned 21 in Iraq, so yeah, I was more than ready to legally drink at home. But after a few too many, the night just went to shit. All because someone wanted to launch some festive fireworks. I love fireworks, but when they came as a surprise, my brain was not wired for enjoying explosions. They weren't fireworks to me, after what I'd seen. Medals for combat, the angels from hell. Had to tough it out to do well. So proud to be a Raqqa son. We had each other to depend on, and became the greatest friends. Unfortunately, my friends weren't with me at that party. They were in Iraq, stuck in some dusty foxhole in the desert. So when I fell to my knees and started digging a hasty fighting position with my bare hands in the dirt, pure instinct and very embarrassing. It made no sense to anyone who hadn't served. When I heard those fireworks, those explosions ripped through the air, well, sure we were under attack, either by rockets, roadside bombs, or some crazy suicide bomber dressed to blend with others around me. It was like I was in the middle of everything Iraq could offer, all at once, with the volume turned up. My head felt like it was about to burst. Nowhere to look, nowhere to go. Seemed so fast, seemed so slow. At 19, I found I could no longer speak. For a 9/11 baby born in Battle Creek. How could I be my normal, smart-ass, fun-loving self when I was so used to being nothing but target practice? I could only be one thing at a time, and back then, I didn't know what it was. I guess something snapped in my brain that night. The next day, when I finally got out of bed, just before sundown, with a relentless hangover, my mom sat me down at the kitchen table and said, I should write it all down. Try to make sense of what I've been through. Mother knows best, so I did what I was told, and I started from the beginning. That took me right back to leaving America. We were ready after all our training, but it was still hard. Touchdown in Kuwait after a night of barracks drinking shenanigans. There was a lot of booze. We shredded our civilian clothes. I think one of my buddies was taking shots of dish soap. I don't know. I don't even know what time of day it was when we landed. Somewhere in the middle of the desert. First thing we had to learn was to survive the blistering heat. An oven set on high would have been cooler. Then it was on to Iraq. Nothing is hotter than that godforsaken place. Only then could we start our mission. There were so many days when we couldn't see our enemy, but we knew it was out there. Crept about in perfect stacks to cover all angles of attack. Shadows following us all the way, never seen despite the light of day. Atop a building from far away, the call to prayer 5 times a day, echoing through thick clouds of dust, echoes in a world where nothing's just. Out chasing ghosts, from the roof we man our posts. Nothing up here to see or do, just another day we must get through. Out chasing ghosts. Hidden sniper with a telescopic lens, perched and waiting for my friends. A cracked reflection of white-hot heat. The shot rings out, did I miss a beat? Sniper alley, its door flung open. No words to say, how or when. Blades of the chopper pump like a drum. It's one of us, a requiem. Out chasing ghosts, from the roof we man our posts. Nothing up here to see or do, just another day we must get through. Out chasing ghosts. So, that's how I got here, folks. In my own book signing. And they're buying them. So I guess that means they want to read my roller coaster of a story. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, it is good to be home. Sir? Yes, most of us Rakusan's got back. I feel lucky today. Was a Rakusan? That's my regiment. It's word for Japanese. That means upside down umbrella people. It's left over from World War II. It refers to the parachutists. Yeah, go figure. My mom is proud of me too. She's glad I wrote it down. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you like it. I guess now I can get on with the rest of my life. Everything goes away in the end. I can start again. All my scars will mend. So glad I used my pen, so long as I don't pretend. I can start again. What went wrong, I'll transcend. Now just a case of when. Learn to let the scars heal. Never be afraid what they reveal. Keep it real, keep it moving, keep it true. Life left me with a tattoo. Body armor once our disguise. Iraq's no longer who we are. Skies on fire and sand in our eyes. What remains we can repair. My comrades for life understand. We can start again. Memories made in desert sand. No one left alone, their post unmanned. Learn to let scars heal. And never be afraid what they reveal. Keep it real, keep it moving, keep it true. Life left us all with a tattoo. We made it through. Life leaves us all with a tattoo.